We are here with skipper Robson Kightley after a disappointing afternoon, losing 1-0 at home to Kightley Nomads. Robbo, I guess we knew it was going to be a tight game. We knew it was going to be a frustrating game against Nomads. They seem to, be able to grind out results. What's your thoughts on the 1-0 loss this afternoon?
I think frustration's a big thing. I think there's a lot of us in the dressing room that know how that Nomads go about it. They have a way of playing, and it's how you're able to combat that. I think everyone knows that in the league as well. So full credit to them. They had a game plan. They sat in, they bided their time, and they waited for the chance. And obviously they took it, and we didn't at the end of the day. So we've obviously got to learn from that. We've got to make sure that we bounce back. Again, we've got a lot of young lads, but we've also got a lot of players in the dressing room that are able to pose their will on the game and obviously say something in a certain way. Obviously, I think me included being skipper, but there's a lot of other senior players that we can definitely sort that out and obviously help the young lads. And at the end of the day, we've just got to bounce back now. At the end of the day, it's gone. We ain't going to change it. They've come to our place, they've turned us over, kept a clean sheet. I think we've got to change it, to be honest with you. So
yeah, it was a game of moments, wasn't it? And we always knew that it was going to be a game where we had maybe 2 or 3 chances, they had 2 or 3 chances. It just happens that they took theirs. I guess, is that the major thing for you, that you're a bit frustrated because we knew it was going to be that sort of game and we still didn't quite do enough to be able to take something from it?
Yeah, I think we've had a talking to after the game, and I think we all understand where we're at as a squad. Again, we can't always keep using the tag of we've got young lads, we've got to help them build, because at the end of the day we've got enough good experienced players that have played combination or higher. So we've got to make sure that we're able to combat that, what other teams can do, because again, we want to try and play, we want to try and be creative, we want to try and be entertaining to obviously play against, and we've just got to be able to try and do something about that. And I think, again, obviously keeping a clean sheet at home is massive. Again, we didn't do that today, and again, I'm part of the defence, and that's not on really. But then again, we've got to make sure that we're able to be creative enough to put balls in the back of the net. But I think at the end of the day, it's making sure that the whole collective of the team buy in, make sure that we know what we're doing. And again, the gaffer and obviously the management team can only do that as much as they can, because at the end of the day, there's 11 players on the field against 11 other players. So that's what it's down to. We didn't do enough today.
It doesn't get any easier going away next week to Blizzard that have won 8 out of 8 in the league, and obviously high flyers, massive title favourites. Obviously the mood in the camp right now isn't great, as it always is, I guess, a few hours after a Saturday defeat. But what needs to work in the week, I guess, to build the spirits back up, and we'll go away to, let's not put anything about it, the toughest place in the league next week. How do we go there, and how do we pick ourselves up and try and get something away from there?
I think simple as it. We get back in training on Thursday. We knock it down with a game plan. I know the management team will sort something out, but I think again it's down to players. Like, they're unbeaten at the moment. They've only conceded 3 goals all year, I think. So obviously they're stubborn. They've got a game plan. They know how they want to play. They're not short scoring goals, and that's down to us as a collective to be as stubborn as we can be. And obviously we've lost today against a top 4 team at the minute in terms of the table. We're going against a team that are top or maybe second in terms of I don't know what it looks like, but we've got to go there and make sure that we could be hard to play against, be as troubling as possible on the counter if we want to be, or when we've got the ball at our feet. But at the end of the day, we've got to go there and just make a good account of ourselves. We can't roll over, we can't get turned over at the end of the day. And again, a loss will be a massive problem for us if we don't go there and get a point, 3 points, because it's going to put us, I think it's going to peg us back, and we just need to make sure that we go there with a positive result, and we can build from that and then go from there.
Yeah, thank you for joining us this afternoon. We know it's difficult on a loss, but we do appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you, man.